As an online exporter based in New Zealand, entering a new market is so exciting, but like anything, it doesn't always go to plan. Whether it's on a marketplace or online retailer, the moment you get listed can seem like the time to celebrate, and you should. If you're new to this, it can feel like the summit, but there's still a way to go. What do we mean by that? We've seen exporters get listed and struggle to make sales, even on the biggest marketplaces. And it's so frustrating. So let's run through a few tips to make sure you successfully convert and sell on your online marketplace. You've got to put the work in to stand out if you've been selling in New Zealand. You'll be used to a certain amount of competition, but it's worth remembering there are a lot more players in the game overseas. Don't believe us. Just type something like honey or wine into an overseas marketplace or online retailer. Thousands of the products will show up. 2. Know what gets a product to the first page of search results. Marketplaces are designed to get the top products to the top of search results. They're helping buyers by matching their search with relevant results, increasing the likelihood of sales. They're constantly fine-tuning algorithms to achieve this, but there are always the same key dimensions you should be aware of. The product listing. Getting this right is important if you want to be found in the search. This means choosing the right keywords, images, and information on your listing. Once you've listed your product in the back end, don't stop there. You can keep making updates. See what keywords are working and make adjustments to make sure your customers are finding you. Customer feedback. Customers are heavily influenced by the reviews they read on your product. So making sure you have some great ones should be a priority. The more 5-star ratings, the more confidence they'll have in you. Getting the first 5-star positive ratings is a good next milestone after you've listed. Plus, positive feedback helps your product to show up closer to the top of search results. And then there's promotions. Basically, you've got to pay to play. Marketplace algorithms prioritize brands that invest in promotions shown on the site and deprioritize the ones that don't. Number 3, understanding ad spend. To be truly successful on a marketplace, you'll need to pay attention to digital marketing. Every marketplace is different, but they do have some things in common when it comes to advertising. Like product ad searches. You need to pay for your product to come up, and it's usually driven by keywords. Amazon and Alibaba use a bidding system where you can decide how much you're prepared to spend for a search term. If you spend more than your competitors, your product will probably show up before theirs does. Depending on how many brands are selling products like yours, the costs will vary. Another useful tool is promo ads, which show your product off using banners and sidebars, so they're less targeted as everyone can see them, but they're great for raising awareness. If you're trying to get to the top of search results and convert your listing into sales. It can be a long game, but they will help you plan your advertising more effectively. One kiwi lamb exporter spent a few years and a lot of effort pitching to get onto a UK online supermarket. Once they were listed, they let their listing do the work and decided they couldn't afford to advertise. Long story short, they almost got delisted because their sales were so slow. When they started promoting their product, it paid off. They did some investigating, appointed an agency, and started using citrus ads. Before they knew it, they were reaching peak season sales every month. As a Kiwi exporter, standing out in a crowded marketplace can be tough. But don't worry, there are ways to get ahead. By getting hands-on with your approach, you can fine-tune your listings and advertising to really make an impact overseas. You don't need a huge budget to succeed. Just keep an eye on your performance and feedback, and get creative with how you promote your product. For more information and help on exporting, please visit MyNZTE.